beware automation. I had an email come through today to something I'm subscribed to, and what they're talking about I'm also a member of. And as you, I'm just looking up to click up. There we go, that's what I wanted. You may have a product or something that you would don't want really to be taking up too much of your time, and giving it out to a company or someone to manage it. Okay, and I'm going to actually read this here because I thought it was quite the person I know very, very well. He's doing very well for himself, and I'm going to try and keep the name out as much as possible. Well, I'm just not going to mention the name, but I'm going to go through this. And he starts off, I'll be jumping around a little bit, okay? When I started my affiliate program for my software, okay, now I could put a PDF out or something like that that leads to a website, you know, on certain sites. I don't want to mention names, so I don't want to get into any troubles. So he decided to outsource an affiliate management system so he could spend less time managing the affiliates and more time out there promoting. And he's saying one of the most time-consuming tasks of running an affiliate program is paying affiliates. So he outsourced this company, which is well known by a lot of us, and they do a lot of a lot of businesses with companies and people who have got something to sell. And he goes on to say he thought this would save me time and would be worth the 5% fee they charged. And he also mentions it would take tedious programming to get his affiliate script modified for the software program, and this other company would do it for him. Yeah, so he's actually going to go through the reasons. There's quite a few of them. Reason one, I want affiliates to be able to sign up, get one link, and get credit for anything they sell off my site. This is not possible unless they individually register for each product, including each product version, and then I have to approve them for each product. I had to create an entire page explaining this process because if affiliates did not register for each product and product version, if one of their referrals decided to purchase a version which the affiliate did not register for, they did not get credit. This actually could go on quite a bit. Actually, he's written down actually 7 reasons, and basically what's actually happened is that he was actually paying the company more money than what was originally said. The affiliates were getting confused and were leaving, so people going to this site, in fact his whole list started to dilute, and he was losing commissions and not making any more money. I'm just trying to roll down a bit more. He also mentions about getting charged back and yeah, diluting the customer base. Yeah, and also and the company also sends out their emails to your database because they have that right, but by doing so, that shows them other businesses, etc., etc., which pulls them away from your business. Okay. They were, and he's saying that his affiliates were mainly his own existing contacts, etc., etc. Automation, or no, let's say not automation. Let's say getting outside help to take over things. You know, I mean, you can go to a virtual assistant to help you out. It may be promotion or something like that. But you've got to be careful of these things, because once they leave the palm of your hands and your list is now in somewhere else, or they have to go somewhere else, they're in great danger of being exposed and spammed, manipulated and funneled and all sorts of things. You've got to be really, really careful. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. I mean, you can't spend all day on your computer, you know, running things all by yourself. That's not the idea of our business, is it? I mean, less hours, more fun, more pay. But you have to be very careful who you choose. And I must say that the company we're talking about here is in the top 10 if you were to investigate them, you know, on Alexa or something like that. They do a lot of work. But coming back from what this person is saying, it can also cause some major issues. I don't know if I should say the name or not. Who's going to see if I see the, who's going to see? Right, okay, look, the company I'm talking about here is JVZoo, okay? You know, everything that's happening here is legal, all right? So that's, you know, there's no harm in really mentioning the company, because the company's doing, you know, the company's not doing anything wrong. It's what this person signed up for. But I think, you know, when things start changing in any contracts or whatever, then you have to reevaluate whether the what you've done with your list or where your affiliates go to is it the right thing anymore. And certainly not for this chappie. And I know he's got thousands and thousands of people under him, so for him to dump JVZoo, and for what I'm seeing here, I don't blame him whatsoever. So this is a short video, a little bit serious actually tonight. Be very careful on your outsourcing, and how you handle it, and just keep up to date with it. Yeah, you know, you may not have to outsource your business at all. But in some cases where you know, we're in multiple income streams, so unless you've actually got robots doing it, sometimes you're dependent on the human being to look after it. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it a night on that one. Yeah, it actually says, let's go scroll back down here a minute. It does say, yeah, he did say, look, one of the advantages of being with JVZoo is that you are listed on their sites and that you will get additional affiliates. Apparently, this did not find to be true. most of the affiliates who produced were already part of my contacts, and if anything, I bought them way more customers than they bought me. In the end, I decided to use my tried and true system for managing affiliates, and it's working out much better. Affiliates sign up with one link and get credit for all products. And he talks about commissions and all that kind of stuff. So as he says, sometimes you just have to suck it up and go through the tedious process of setting things up yourself to do things right. If it keeps the money in your bank account, you do what you got to do. Simple as that. Right, okay. Sober video for tonight. I've noticed the light is a bit dark in here, but I've actually put a shelf up here, and it's wood, and it's dark wood, so I'm not getting the reflection of my light as much as I should, and I'm going to have to do, I know what I'm going to do, I'm going to fit up a little spotlight in here and sort it out, because everything in my office is on this level, and we're starting to get packed out. So I thought, well, I've got a wall in front of me, I can start putting the shelves up and start taking things up and out the way. But I've noticed it's brought that darkness in here a little bit. So I'm going to put a little spotlight on me. Hey guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers.